Did you find it a very hard decision, Lady Diana?
I had a long time to think about it, because I knew the pressure was on.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most notable celebrity romances that ultimately crashed and burned in quite a dramatic fashion.
I left Debbie long before there was any magic between Elizabeth and myself.
Number 10. Ariana Grande and Dalton Gomez. When you're as famous as Ariana Grande, your love life is basically public property. While Grande's relationships have usually been in the spotlight, that shifted when she met real estate agent Dalton Gomez in 2020.
The pair got engaged in December after 9 months of dating.
The couple kept things low-key, only sharing glimpses of their romance through music videos and the occasional Instagram post. After quarantining together during the pandemic, they married in a private ceremony in May 2021.
Ariana also shared photos of the gorgeous decorations where the couple said, "I do."
But cracks started to show when Grande moved to England to film Wicked, leaving Gomez in LA. While there, she began dating her co-star Ethan Slater, who was also married. This relationship stirred some controversy after both parties filed for divorce from their respective partners, fueling speculation that they'd been cheating with each other.
While discussing the backlash to her relationship, Ari says the most disappointing part was to see so many people believe the worst version of it.
Number 9. Billy Crudup and Mary Louise Parker. Leaving your partner for someone else can seem like a jerk move, but doing so when they're heavily pregnant with your child is unforgivable.
Look, nobody's feelings are getting hurt here.
That was the exact stunt Billy Crudup pulled on his then-girlfriend Mary Louise Parker. The two actors met in 1996 while starring in a Broadway play and began dating soon after. However, just 2 months before Parker was due to give birth, Crudup ended the relationship and moved on to actress Claire Danes, whom he had met on the set of the film Stage Beauty.
What do you know of love, sir? Or loyalty, or adoration suffered in deepest silence? The only love you know, sir, is what you act on stage.
The love triangle grabbed public attention, though none of them had addressed it until years later.
I didn't want to write anything because of the subject matter that would seem like I was trying to elicit sympathy.
Right.
Because I certainly don't want any, and like I say in it, I could be the bad guy in someone else's story.
As fate would have it, after just 3 years together, Danes left Crudup for her now husband, Hugh Dancy. Number 8. Sandra Bullock and Jesse James. In March 2010, Sandra Bullock was at the peak of her acting career, capping an impressive award season with a Best Actress Oscar for her turn in The Blind Side.
Tony here's your quarterback, all right? You protect his blind side. When you look at him, you think of me, how you have my back, how you have his, okay?
However, just days after her win, it was reported that her husband, Jesse James, had been unfaithful.
To my husband, there's no surprise that my work got better when I met you, because I never knew what it felt like for someone to have my back.
From the start, Bullock and James seemed like an odd pair. She was America's sweetheart, while he was a rough-around-the-edges motorcycle builder.
Here's a guy who was living life right on the edge.
Yeah. And he married me.
Yeah.
Regardless, they appeared happy during their 5 years together and had even initiated the process of adopting a child together. But when the cheating scandal broke, those plans unraveled. Bullock's triumphant season was overshadowed, forcing her to cancel appearances due to unforeseen personal reasons. By the following month, she had filed for divorce. Number 7. Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston. In the late 1990s, Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston's love story captivated the world.
We still have a good laugh, we're good at getting bleep on the table, okay? And then she tells other people and I get mad. Does that sound like something you said?
And she tells other people I get mad. Oh, yeah, that's me.
They quickly became Hollywood's it couple, marrying in a private ceremony in Malibu in 2000 Theirs was a picture-perfect relationship until it came crashing down in 2005 when they announced their split.
I'll tell when we finish the show. I will go backstage and we'll talk about it. I'll tell you what it was like.
Apparently, while filming Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Pitt had fallen for his co-star Angelina Jolie, and rumors of an affair began swirling.
Yeah, it's great. So you guys you're fine?
Yeah, couldn't be better.
The scandal exploded when Pitt and Jolie were photographed together on vacation in Kenya, seemingly confirming their relationship. It all became a very public affair, with fans split into Team Aniston and Team Jolie. Ultimately, Pitt divorced Aniston and married Jolie, though their union also ended in divorce in 2019.
I don't want to say very much about that, except to say it was a very difficult time.
Number 6. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Maria Shriver. Famed actor and bodybuilder Arnold Schwarzenegger first met TV journalist Maria Shriver at a charity tennis event in the late 70s.
I remember very clearly when I met her the first night, and I saw her dancing out on the dance floor, which was at the Robert F. Kennedy tennis tournament.
Their connection deepened over the years, and they eventually got married in 1986, blending his Hollywood fame with her ties to the prominent Kennedy family. The couple stayed married for 25 years until 2011, just after Schwarzenegger left office as the governor of California. It was then that he publicly admitted to having an affair with the family housekeeper, which resulted in a child who was born just days after Shriver gave birth to their youngest.
Apparently, Schwarzenegger has been keeping this secret for years.
The revelation triggered a media frenzy that dominated the news for weeks. Shriver later filed for divorce from Schwarzenegger, which was finalized in 2021.
But I mean, you learned that one stupid mistake that maybe you think is good that moment can really destroy a lot of things.
Number 5. Tiger Woods and Ellen Nordegren. In 2001, Ellen Nordegren was working as a nanny when she met the world's top golfer, Tiger Woods. They tied the knot 3 years later and soon welcomed 2 children. Then in 2009, Woods' personal life and career both came crumbling with the swing of a club, and it wasn't even on a golf course.
I need an ambulance immediately. I have someone down in front of my house. They hit a pole.
Nordegren had chased Woods out of their house with a club after discovering his infidelity, causing him to crash his car nearby. This led to the affair being exposed, and soon over a dozen women claimed they had also been involved with him.
Tiger pursued me, and over time, I fell in love with him. And he told me he loved me too.
The fallout was devastating for Woods. Not only did he lose his marriage, he also forfeited several sponsorships, and his career was thrown in jeopardy.
For all that I have done, I am so sorry.
Number 4. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. These Hollywood stars began a romantic relationship after meeting on the set of the 2011 film The Rum Diary.
Are you doing what I'm doing?
I don't think so. What are you doing?
Escaping a dreadful party.
They seemed like a perfect match, even gaining notoriety when they ran into legal trouble in Australia just months after their 2015 wedding.
I am truly sorry that Pistol and Boo were not declared. Protecting Australia is important.
Declare everything when you enter Australia.
However, the following year, Heard filed for divorce and obtained a restraining order, accusing Depp of physical and emotional assault. Things escalated even further when Depp sued Heard for defamation over a 2018 op-ed where she implied she had suffered domestic violence. The resulting trial became a public spectacle and revealed shocking details about their tumultuous relationship, with both sides accusing each other of assault. Ultimately, Depp won the defamation case, but the trial left both their reputations severely damaged.
Wait a minute, what's your name?
Let's keep that a secret.
Well, I don't even know it.
Well, then you'll keep it even better.
Number 3. Eddie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds. It was one of the most scandalous love triangles in Hollywood history. Eddie Fisher left his wife, Debbie Reynolds, to be with her close friend, Elizabeth Taylor. Fisher and Reynolds, who had gotten married in 1955 and had 2 children, embodied the perfect all-American family.
We think it's wonderful to have you both together.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the recent ceremony.
They were also close to Hollywood power couple, Elizabeth Taylor and Mike Todd. But after Todd died in 1958, Fisher stepped in to comfort Taylor and seemingly never left.
Good morning. How many persons do you have living here?
Just one, me.
Well, that's not nearly enough.
In 1959, he divorced Reynolds and married Taylor mere hours after the divorce was finalized.
And then, of course, our lives changed because my husband became her husband. Naturally, that does change things.
It was Hollywood's most scandalous love triangle.
The fallout was immense, even leading to the cancellation of Fisher's variety show. Ironically, Taylor later had an affair with Richard Burton while still married, and ultimately wed Burton 10 days after divorcing Fisher. Number 2. Woody Allen and Mia Farrow. There existed a deep artistic bond between filmmaker Woody Allen and actress Mia Farrow. This soon blossomed into a 12-year relationship, during which Farrow starred in 13 of Allen's films.
I never should have told you my weakness is going to the movies in the daytime.
I go all the time with my niece. It's wonderful. You know, it's like playing hooky.
Yeah, that's what you said yesterday. We were late then, too.
We weren't late. We didn't miss anything. Yeah.
Although they never got married, Allen helped raise Farrow's adopted children, and they had 1 biological son together. Their relationship seemed solid until 1992, when Farrow discovered that Allen was romantically involved with her adopted daughter, Soon-Yi Previn, whom he ultimately married.
Woody gave a press conference where he talked about being wildly in love with Soon-Yi.
A few months later, Farrow publicly accused Allen of inappropriate behavior with their adopted daughter, Dylan.
Mia didn't want these allegations to be true because this was completely unraveling her entire life.
Allen denied this allegation, attributing it to Farrow's anger over his relationship with Previn. While he was never criminally charged, the accusations have followed Allen for decades, turning him from celebrated auteur to Hollywood pariah.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. King Charles and Princess Diana. Then the Prince of Wales, King Charles first met Lady Diana Spencer in 1977. Their fairy tale romance was met with great public excitement, leading to a lavish wedding in 1981.
As far as the nation was concerned, the heir to the throne had found his fairy tale bride.
Soon they welcomed 2 sons, and to the outside world, their life seemed perfect. Behind the scenes, however, the marriage was strained.
But by 1992, the rift was clear.
Charles remained close with his former flame, Camilla Parker Bowles, which left Diana feeling isolated and led to her own infidelity. This affair became a scandal when tapes of Charles's phone conversations with Bowles were leaked. This was followed years later by Diana's infamous Panorama interview, which further exposed the cracks in their marriage.
I don't think many people would want me to be queen. Actually, when I say many people, I mean the establishment that I'm married into.
With such irreconcilable differences, the couple divorced in 1996, 1 year before Diana's tragic death. Were you rooting for any of these ill-fated celebrity relationships? Let us know in the comments below.
I wish that you could be left alone and just have a, it's like literally every week I'm just like, really? This week again on the cover?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.